Hi everyone, it's Athena and welcome back. It is the 3rd of February, 2021. Okay, let's see what's going on today. Let's wing it today, okay? Let's not orchestrate the reading in any way. Because typically if I have meditated and heard something, or I relay a message, instilling some intro into the reading, it becomes the reading. But that is also for all of you to see how important it is to understand that what you speak out into the universe manifests. And yes, it manifests that quickly, especially when your intention is, pure intention, right? Okay, today we're going to wing it and see what Spirit has to say to us. As always, it's all Spirit anyway. Okay, love. Love, this is it, right? Done. Looking for love, being the one, wanting the one. That's interesting because that was all of February readings, right? I only picked one love card for each sign. Sometimes I had to pick two because the readings were pretty intense. However, this is all about self-love through the cycles of the moon. How does love affect you during a full moon versus during a new moon? Are you familiar with how your emotions play during the cycles of each moon phase? Are you familiar? That's the question. It doesn't have to be answered. It's just, and if you're not, can you see how the moon affects us differently, right? There are times when the full moon, let's just say, affects us pretty intensely because we're dealing with endings, perhaps, or an ending of some sort has happened or taken place. So now we're, the full moon gives us some really heartfelt emotions of endings and reminiscing and contemplation and such and such. Now here we have someone who's beginning a whole brand new spanking start. A business, the love of a business, finding your purpose through a childhood hobby that you really love to do, the artists. I see the Artist Way, which is a journal that I personally use for journaling, and I have used that journal for over, I don't know how many years. For forever, actually. So emotionally, are you, right, starting something new that you love to do? Are you writing about it, talking about it? We haven't gotten that far yet. But right now we're being gifted with the clear emotion to start something new in our lives. Something artistic, right? He's got the cap with the feather on. Something artistic. A new whatever it is. Could be a new relationship, could be what have you. Look at, we have the queen, we have two queens. We have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Now we are very clear. Interesting that we have both two queens. Are we merging with or thinking of getting involved with a Queen of either Swords or Pentacles? I feel this is a new start of potentially either a love proposition or a business proposition. or it could be both. A second chance. Universe is saying also, the time is now. I'm giving this opportunity to you to grow from, to learn from, to you have your eye on the prize. Eye on the prize, yeah? And you're going for it. I feel this is a work-related situation. Truly, I do. Your eye is on the prize, right? You see it? Your eye is on the prize, be it the prize that either you know or you feel is going to be something that is going to be the guiding light to instill a lot of growth in others from inception to finality, right? The growth, much growth and love for something that you're doing here. This is something that you could have been doing. We talked about this. Oh, look. Being really committed, being very committed to the start of a new relationship or the start of a new business relationship or the start of a new love relationship. Someone wants to commit to a relationship, or someone is already in a very solid commitment, but now they're revisiting a business opportunity that they can get involved in. Maybe you're opening up a business with a sister, a family member, an aunt. Maybe this is just, we did talk about this as a business opportunity is coming to fruition for someone, right? And the call is now to commit yourself completely to focusing on and honing in on this and this alone. This is your focus point. Keeping your eye on the prize. Not just the money part, but the love of what you believe, how you believe, right? Only wanting to hear what you need to hear in order to manifest and grow this coin, this project. This is like your baby. This is like your baby. You're growing an ace of pentacles from the love, right? We talked about blood, sweat, and tears for sure. And how you're feeling right now during this moon phase. It just changed. I think it's in Aquarius. However, we're in Aquarius season, right? So you know that if you keep your eye on the prize, it is going to manifest into something really, really amazing. So don't take your eye off of that which you want to create. You're starting from scratch, right? This is starting from scratch, and then this is the actual workings of that project. And the time is now to commit to it 150%. This is you saying, this is my focus point. This is what I'm honing in on right here. My commitment to this pentacle. My commitment to this pentacle is what I'm focusing 100% on. I mean, that's what the true great leaders and or athletes, they zone in. They're in the zone. This is what you're doing. You're in the zone and preparation for your full attention needs to be on that which you love to do and what you're doing. You're rebirthing something that maybe you did as a child or from childhood, You're ending the ending of for a new beginning, right? The rebirth here, this is reborn. This is born again. Maybe someone's becoming a born again Christian. I don't know. I don't like that term per se, but let's say born again. Maybe someone is going through the dark night of the soul and now they're coming out of it, right? Someone is in the dark about something. Someone doesn't have all the answers to how this is going down. This could be about child also. This could be about money in the family and a commitment with a child. I don't feel that so much. I feel like keeping your eye on the prize and don't... Okay, let's see what this, the death card means. We're dealing with really all the signs. Interesting enough, though, hold on a second. We don't have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. We have no wand, so watch a wand fly out now. No, this is keep your eye on the prize. This is hold true to your project, to what it is that you want. Something that you want is unfolding as a project that is being rebirthed. The end of struggle, financial struggle now, financial freedom, right? The end of worrying about how things are going to turn out, right? Someone has chosen the path of spirit. Someone became awoken to their higher awareness and knowledge of what someone came out of the dark night of the soul, for sure. But I also think that this project, in addition to, this is a project that takes someone to financial abundance, where gone are the days of old where you're scraping for change, so to speak. I feel that way too. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. That's interesting. That death card threw me. Seriously did. The Blessed Mother is watching this project grow, watching this child grow and mature. This could also be a child that has grown into a woman. This is the rebirth, right? Part of the phase of ascension is the wisdom and knowledge, right? That is the growth of one's awareness, understanding, spiritually going through, right? Someone has spiritually grown and now realizes how the universe provides. Now, this also could mean, and I'm going to say it because this came out, I just saw it, someone may be pregnant and was worried about a pregnancy, maybe lost a pregnancy through miscarriage. Someone could have lost a miscarriage or miscarried, worrying about like the ultimate inevitable happening, and it did. So now you're healing from it. So if you did have or experience a loss of some sort, maybe also understand this. Maybe this project has, this particular pentacle, this person has grown through so many, like the hard knocks of school, the school of hard knocks, right? You know what I mean? Someone's gone through a lot in order to get to where they're at now. Now maybe someone could have miscarried and now is pregnant again. See? Someone is becoming a mother or knows now what it means to be a mother. This could be a family where it's sisters, right? The beliefs of while you were growing up are very, for some, it's about your family ties and how you see how maybe different you are, but yet the same, right? You know how it is when you're in a family dynamic, right? With a sister or brother, and you guys grew up in the same family, under the same roof, but you're totally different. That kind of dynamic here. Someone ended something in order to start something else. Someone ended potentially a marriage ended so that something new could come out of being with someone else. Someone looked at a higher vision, looking at something that they love through the eyes of spirit, right? I feel this is really the maturing of a person, place, or thing. Taking you from the page to the Queen and to the Nine of Pentacles. With the 9 and the 1 and the Ace, sorry, that's the 10. This is having it all. This is getting it all. This is about establishing both the love of children, the love of self, the love of a mother with their children, knowing that never dies, knowing that there could have been a physical loss here, loss of someone, a mother, a grandmother, right? And knowing the loss brings a rebirth. The loss is the beginning of a new life, isn't it? So this is taking someone all through a life cycle here. This is the life cycle. From beginning to end, which never ends because it goes back around again. Cyclical. Love, that's why it's circle. The circle of life and love, right? There's a lot of messages here. There are very many different types of messages that involve love, value, maturity, growing up, and what it means to love another, the love of a mother, the rebirth, all is never lost, second chances in life, and second chances in love. And that's how it looks on the board. Second chances in love and in life. Love, new beginnings, keeping your eyes on the prize, right? Definitely keeping your eyes on the prize, you guys. Wow, what a great reading. I am going to take one card from each of these decks. I'm going to take a card from the Starseed and a card from the Threads of Fate. Why? because this is the threads of fate, and this is the starseed deck. So we have both here. The polarity of rebirth, being born again, and never dying. The death is only of true death is only the death of the vessel, the body. This flew out. Our ancestors. There it is. This is the cycle of life where our ancestors, where they've been, how they've grown, how they taught us the same teachings that they experienced as their tree of life flourished, and what they're bringing to the table now for us to see, or we're going through the same thing that our parents went through, right? We're experiencing the same type of dynamic right now in a situation that our parents went through. Death and rebirth. This is what this is. This is what this reading is. Death and rebirth. And knowing the wisdom that we have gained from the path that we walk upon. Star ancestors. Oh my God. Wow. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. So I'm going to tell you, with this death and rebirth that we have right here, wow. We're clearing up our ancestral lineage of the call in the cycle of life that calls us to be reborn. This is rebirth, death and rebirth. So these two, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, have been through, both of them, be it that they're best friends, that they're sisters, what have you, have both gone through the death and rebirth stages of life, right? Excuse me. Maturing into who they are today. And now I'm losing my voice. So, keeping your eye on the prize is all about the love that you have inside. Manifesting that which you will manifest gives you great comfort and freedom, right? A death and a rebirth. Knowing that the old ways, right? The old ways that we committed ourselves in life to love. Now we understand what our ancestors were able to give us. The love and security that a mother gives her children. Is what life is all about. It's the cycle of life. It's not just feminine. It's the all. We also have Taurus here. I did say Taurus here, yeah. Do you understand? We have actually all the signs, but what we don't have interesting enough, is we don't have any wands in this reading. So this is death and rebirth, a new life. This is a new life. This is Spirit saying, born again. Born again. If you are pregnant and you find out you're pregnant, it could very well be a boy. I'm just saying because it's a boy. Okay. If you did lose a child, but now you got pregnant again, right? We always want to be grateful and thank God, right? So this born again, it doesn't have to be a physical, that you're physically pregnant, but it is the stages of life that one goes through, that knowing what our ancestors went through, knowing that the thread is real, knowing that whatever we were taught in our upbringing as a child is now very clear to us, because we now see the thread. Many of us now, especially those who have been watching me long enough, you know I'm always talking about that thread, because it's the thread that binds us all together through death and rebirth. And knowing that it comes from our ancestors about our childhood and what we could and could not receive, whatever love, the love and the gift of love. This is a gift of love. The two cards that came out in the beginning, the gift of love is the gift of life. The gift of love depends on where you're at in life, right? And that's what that means, the cycle of life. The gift of love is the gift of life. Okay, wow, what a profound reading. All right, it got a little not sure, but keeping your eye on the prize. What does that mean? Keep your eyes, always, awareness. That's what it means. Awareness to how great Mother Earth shows herself in each phase of your life. Be it when you were a child and when you have grown to maturity. Keeping your eye on the prize is all about death and rebirth and what you have learned, how you have grown and matured. Have a great day.